Hello, brief calculus students. Yes, a couple people are doing a two proportion test. Is the number of dark colors having the same proportion as the number of light colors. Now, if I just said, give me a graph. Let's see, come here. Insert the graph. This isn't going to mean much because it's counts, and it's really unenlightening. So what I'm going to do is set up a proportion equals this number divided by the total, and I will push F4 to put the dollar signs around it. So 40%, 57%, and 2%. I'll go ahead and label it. I think I'll pro. Such an interesting word. So, control, and now I can insert. Okay. So, although the picture looks the same, it is much more understandable now. So I can, change proportion of, and if I don't want the other in there, let's see, okay, so there, we gave a reason for other, so maybe I'll change that to the label right here, mixed. Nope, I still have the O there. Okay, mixed. And again, let's see if I click on it, I can add, say, data tables. That's kind of cool. I think I'll do that. Okay, so putting in a graph for proportions is very doable. Let's say you wanted to show what you were really expecting. So, oops, a comma. That won't work. Okay, so let's say you're expecting equal proportions. So you can still do it. Hold down Control. Hold down Control. And then insert graph. So proportion, and then you might want to change the title of proportion to proportion from sample. And I don't know. And if you think, well, I don't know about mixed, go ahead and leave it in there because it has at least 5 in the sample. But this is a great graph. And if you just put it in here with what you've counted, that's great. I'd love to have that. Now, there was one more, let's see, where someone wanted to compare means, doing 3 samples. So here are the totals. Right here, I should probably make them all red. And this one bold. Okay. These red, this one bold. So they wanted to compare the mean number of trucks in Gilbert with the mean number of trucks in Chandler. Now, it is easiest to test proportions, but I'll show you how to do means. First of all, find your proportion. Equals 17 divided by 67, push F4. So proportion is about 25 and others about 75. Okay, equals 25 divided by 80. Push my F4. Oh, about 31 and 68. So you see, you can compare proportions. But if you want to compare means, then just say, okay. See if I could fit this in here. Okay. Mean number out of 1,000 vehicles. So what you do is say equals this proportion times 1,000. So out of every 1,000 vehicles, the average number of trucks is about 254. You see how where the proportion gives the mean? And then you can do the same thing with this Chandler. Okay, so come on. Thank you. Mean out of 1,000, so just equals your proportion times 1,000. So there you go. So combining this, let's just say Chandler and Gilbert. Wow, that's kind of far apart. I'm going to scooch it back in. So that's, okay, equals, this is the one for Chandler, and then this one will equal one for Gilbert, and this will make, whoops, a great graph. I'm coming back up to insert, love this bar chart. So again, I changed the title to see, mean number of trucks out of 1,000 vehicles. And Chandler and, oh, I thought maybe I missed the A. And, okay, so you can add labels. Just click on this. Go ahead and add data labels. Sure. And if I want to, I can, let's see. I'll move this over. Okay, so let's see, data labels. Center. Ooh, that's pretty dark. So inside the top. And then I can click on those, and I believe I can come back to home and say I want the type to be white. And why not make it bold? And I think I'm going to round this to 253.7. 253.7. There. So I'm not sure why this is down here. Did I click on the table? Yeah, I did. Okay. So you can, if you want to test for proportions, go for it. If you want to test for means, this is how you go from proportion to mean. It's not hard. get the same results. It just makes a pretty graph, right? Okay, so this is what I will be expecting to be handed in. Just make it a little bit narrow. So you see how, I think I'll go ahead and insert another, I thought I had it right. Insert. Okay. So your data is probably just going to be counts. I don't need to see the whole 200 cards that you count or however it comes. If you do a summary like this, I'm good. And yeah, so make it easy to read and give me a graph. This graph is going to go into your report, so make it look nice. All right, good luck.